Test on linear relations, and the topic before us is graph lines. So amongst these 10 questions, this is the third one, and we are trying to understand the steps involved in sketching a line. The question is, graph the line 2x minus 3y equals to 6. Explain steps. Now, to graph such a line, the best thing is to find x and y intercepts and then graph the line. So we'll show the procedure here. First find x-intercept. Now what is x-intercept? X-intercept is a point where the line will cross the x-axis, and at that point value of y equals to 0. So we'll plug in 0 and find the value of x. So we have 2x minus 3 times 0 equals to 6. 3 times 0 is 0. So we have 2x equals to 6, or x is equals to 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So we get x-intercept at 3. So 1, 2, 3. So that is the x-intercept. This point basically is 3, 0. Y value has to be 0 at this point. Now let's find y-intercept. Okay, so y-intercept is a point where x is 0. Now easy way is, let me show you. What we do is, x is 0, that means you hide this, correct? So when you put x as 0 in this equation, we get minus 3y equals to 6, and y is equals to 6 divided by minus 3, right? So we can straight away write, we have, let me go by steps, x is 0, right? We are putting x equals to 0. That means 2 times 0 will be 0, right? And therefore we get here minus 3y equals to 6, and from here y equals to 6 divided by minus 3, which is minus 2. 1, 2. So that is my y-intercept. So once I get x and y-intercept, then we need to just join them together, connect them with a straight line, correct? So align them and draw the line. So that seems to be the best way to draw a line if a line is given in this form, ax plus by equals to c. So whenever a line is given in this form, then finding x and y intercepts is a good idea and probably the best way to graph the line. At times it can be difficult if we get fractions. For example, if there is an equation which is, let us say, 2x plus 7y equals to, let's say, 5. So we get some fractions, right? 7, when you divide by 7, you get 5 over 7. So those are difficult situations. Even if we have an equation like 2x minus 3y equals to 0, it is difficult to draw with just intercepts. You know why? Because in this case, both the intercepts are at origin, right? So we only get one point and we don't get the second point. Therefore, remember that we do have finding intercepts for such equations as the best method, but it may not work at times. For example, in these situations, correct? So at times we may have to find table of values and then sketch it. So those are the alternate ways. So I think the alternate way should be table of values, right? The table of values, you can find convenient values, and then x equals to 0 and y equals to 0 are also convenient values and a form of table of values, correct? But saying x-intercept and y-intercept makes it very clear, right? So it's table of values where we are taking once x value is 0, the next value is for y equals to 0. But in general, if these values are insufficient to provide us with data, we can take any other value, correct? So that's the whole idea. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.